In the wake of yet another grocery store closure, West Garfield Park has an exciting new addition, a pop-up grocery store.
Yeah, Jamaica Ponders stopped by the shop on their second day of being open. Joining us live now in studio with an update. And Jamaica, I was really curious about this because you really hate to see grocery stores close. We have food deserts here in the city, a great need for fresh produce.
Yes.
What did you experience while you were there?
Well, it seems like they are quickly catching on in the neighborhood. In the 2 days they've been open, the Garfield Park Grocery Store pop-up says they've already seen over 100 residents come through their doors. And while it's just a pop-up, meaning it's temporary, organizers say it's a one-stop shop on a greater quest to open up a permanent grocer run by the community for the community.
I would say the nearest grocery store to where we are right now is 2 miles in any direction.
This new grocery store on West Madison is more than just a good idea.
This is our community's response for not having a grocery store.
The one grocery store they did have in West Garfield Park recently closed for renovations.
Our Save a Lot closed early and left us with no grocery store. And we felt it was time for us to stand up and do what we've been doing, fill in that gap.
The Garfield Park Community Council, where Angela Taylor is wellness coordinator, sits at the helm of a group of community organizations backing the pop-up.
We're very proud to be sitting here to help Angela and the rest of the community activate this vision of access to fresh produce.
Aisha Jaco is executive director of Westside United. They're one organization that's received funding from the Chicago Blackhawks Foundation, and they're funneling $50,000 of it into bringing this pop-up to the neighborhood for the next month and a half.
We needed to do something to make sure the community had access to fresh food.
Garfield Park has the lowest life expectancy on the west side compared to downtown. And when we talk about food access and its connection to the life expectancy gap, it is a factor.
So if we're eating a bunch of garbage, it's likely that's how we're going to be acting, okay?
While this shop may be brand new, it's far from the first time the Garfield Park Community Council has found themselves behind the register.
What we've done over the last 12 years is we've hosted neighborhood market from June to October twice a month. We kind of started learning this process to build out what a market looks like.
Consulting years of data, their team developed an inventory that caters directly to the neighborhood's tastes and preferences.
We know residents are familiar with. It's what we're looking for because that's what community told us.
Sourcing the bulk of their goods from local purveyors of whole foods, homegrown fruits, veggies, local dairy, and meat.
That are right here in our neighboring communities if they're not right here in Garfield Park. So if we run out of fresh produce, we run right down there and get some more.
Organizers say they want Garfield Park residents to feel like they can find whatever it is they need right here in their neighborhood.
We should be like every other community, have access to things that are going to make us whole and healthy and well.
The West Garfield Park Grocery Pop-Up is part of a larger initiative from the Garfield Park Right to Wellness Collective. And they're set on revitalizing the Madison-Pulaski corridor, which really hasn't seen any major investment since the riots that broke out after King was assassinated in '68. So we're really talking like 55 years of divestment. And so thanks to these community organizers, we're seeing multi-million-dollar plans coming to life, real tangible infrastructure and resources, all in the interest of shortening that life expectancy gap.
Wow.
That's remarkable.
There's so much to this story, and this is just a step they're taking, and it's amazing that people in the community are saying, you know what, I'm not just going to talk about it, I'm going to do something about it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And this is pop-ups we need to stick around, you know?
Like you said, temporary is the key word.
Fresh food, fresh, everyone fresh is what we need, you know? Jamaica, thanks for your reporting.
Thank you.
Okay.